we're really paying attention to you. We're interested in you and in your success, and in basically holding your feet to the fire, that getting those things in life that you want. So we're able to add notes here. Also, on this history section, we can click on the history. Let me see here. Okay, so it's giving me a history of our act, the times that I've called her. I have no history with this contact yet. It gives me the email address, where this person is from, Melbourne, Australia. Okay, and then also their time right now. This is what's very cool. So I'm telling you, this is a worldwide business, and when you have a system in place like this that tells you what time it is and where the prospect is already at, when the best time to call them. See, when they fill out their contact information, the best time to call this person is on any day in the afternoon. So I can contact this person anytime in the afternoon. Now, since it's morning for them, it wouldn't be a good time to contact them just yet. So I want to make sure it's, when it's tomorrow morning for myself, which would be tomorrow afternoon for Melbourne, Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, Australia. So let's just go ahead and say that we're going to contact this person. And down here, if I called, let's say I called the contact and left a message. So if I called and ended up leaving a message and I want to add them to the callback list, okay, then I'm going to go down here, and this is where the recommended actions already come into place. This is going to place them in the appropriate autoresponder drip system. I was unable to reach them, leave as is on the autoresponder. I called and I left a message, okay? And so add to-do list, I can add contact Jessica. When do I want to contact Jessica? Let's say I want to contact her tomorrow, so I'll put it tomorrow, okay? And then I'll click complete, okay? Now this is the autoresponder email message that is automatically sent to Jessica. And you'll see that we already have these auto things filled in to fill in the person's name, Jessica's telephone number, my telephone number so that they can call me back directly, and check to say this is your default email for this outcome. This is where you can also, if you want to add a little bit of your, anything of yourself, you can. Excuse me. If you want to add some additional details, you can definitely do that. And then I'll click send. Okay, so now when I'm back here, it takes me back here to the home page. Now when I'm back here, you'll notice no longer is Jessica under new prospects. If I click under callbacks, now Jessica's listed under callbacks. So this keeps all of my this is a paperless system that keeps track of my contacts and my leads and where they're at. So now if I go back to Jessica here, say I go to contact her again, okay? Again, I can show history here. It gives me the history of when I tried to contact her last, the date, the outcome. Let's say that I contacted Jessica, and let's say that I got her on I scheduled her on a live business call. Okay, let's say I scheduled her on a live business presentation. Okay, and so I'm going to go down here, confirming our appointment. Okay, autoresponder, leave as is, call scheduled. Okay, this is the date of our, this is where we set the date of our appointment. Presentation, yes, and then click complete. Okay, and then it's going to have a corresponding email to confirm our watching a live business presentation webinar. This presentation will give you all the details on the company. Now here's what's cool too, is it's also going to input the date and the appointment time, okay, of when that is, when that schedule is. What you're also going to want to do is put a link here, include a link right here of the link to schedule for the webinar, so that the contact can schedule themselves for the webinar, and click send. Okay, brings me back here to the contact manager. Now Jessica has now been moved into my appointments, so now I have scheduled her for an appointment. So I've contacted Jessica once as she was a new prospect. She was then put in the callback because I had to leave a message. Now that she's on a scheduled business overview webinar, she's now in the appointments section. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up with Jessica. The webinar's now just happened. I'm going to follow up with Jessica and make any additional notes. Again, I can view her history, what's happened over the duration. This is where I can continuously add notes about Jessica as I have further conversations with her. Now let's say that I followed up with her and she was not interested in the business presentation. So she's now going to be placed into the not interested instant email. The autoresponder package that she will now be placed in is on the fence drip list. Now what this means is when they're on the fence drip list, they've had a business presentation and now they're placed into the drip list where they'll continuously receive emails that remind them of their goals, remind them of the business, remind them that we're still here, send them to your Pyxism affiliate website so that if she's not ready right now, sometime in the future she very well could be ready, especially since you are keeping in contact with her, which does not require any effort from yourself. This is all done automatically. You don't have to do anything. They go right into the on the fence drip list and it's all done for you. I'll click complete here. Again, hello Jessica, if you're like most people, you've looked at a lot of different businesses and are trying to figure out which one is for you. I believe in results. I know when you spoke, you see a change in your life, so on and so forth. Takes them to PyxismPRO blog, sample members page just to take a look at, and then your information at the bottom. And then we'll click send. So now that that's happened with Jessica, okay, now you'll notice that Jessica is no longer in the appointments. She's no longer a new prospect. She's no longer a callback, and she no longer needs an appointment. However, if I want to find Jessica, she is still loaded. These are all of my leads. She is still loaded, so I can click here. Let's just say I have hundreds of leads. I would search for Jessica, and I would have all of her information right here. Had presentation, not interested, on the fence strip. This is what list she's in. I can click on her name, and it gives me all the corresponding information for her, all of the history for Jessica, and any autoresponders that she's had. This is what's so powerful about this system is you as a Pyxism business owner are able to come in, have capture pages already made for you that are customizable to brand you as the business owner, have the autoresponder already in place along with the contact manager already in place. As you're learning how to market and drive traffic to your website, we have two powerful lead vendors that you can purchase leads from that are fresh leads, and as these leads come in, they are loaded right into your PyxismPRO back office. They are your leads and yours to be responsible for, and no one else's. So these are just a couple of key features. Here on the side we have resources, PyxismPRO blog, recommended resources. This is also going to be loaded up with additional items as they come available. We're going to be adding to this. We're also going to be having weekly marketing webinars from 6- and 7-figure income earners that are going to show you for free how to market your business online and how to get yourself out in front of the vast internet so that you can really explode your Pyxism business. This is exactly why this system was built, was for you to come in and explode your business as a Pyxism owner, because that's why we all started this business together. So anyways, this is just a quick overview of the PyxismPRO back office, the features that are available, and how powerful it really is. If you have any questions, send an email to admin@pyxismpro.com, admin@pyxismpro.com. Thank you very much.